Don't skip this video. You don't need to shout or get angry to show you're strong. Real strength is calm and quiet. In a world where people often lose their cool, the person who stays calm, clear, and focused is the strongest. Not because they hit first, but because you can knock them down easily. That's what this video is about: how to become mentally strong using Stoic philosophy. What is Stoicism? Stoicism isn't just old ideas from long ago. It was used by warriors, emperors like Marcus Aurelius, and everyday people going through hard times. It's based on one main idea. You can't control the world, but you can control yourself. When you do that, you become unshakable. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to build a strong mind that quietly commands respect. People will notice, not because you're loud, but because you're steady. Part 8. The mindset that changes everything. Want a strong mind? Then don't start by trying to power up. Start by letting go of the belief that life should be easy. A lot of our pain comes from thinking, this shouldn't be happening. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. Life doesn't promise ease. It just is. You grow stronger when you stop thinking, why is life so hard, and start thinking, I'll become stronger no matter what happens. Look at the strongest people you know. They aren't strong because they never fail. They're strong because they don't fall apart when things go wrong. They don't react without thinking. They pause, then choose how to respond. A strong mind is not built with morning quotes on your mirror. It's built in quiet, tough moments, when you're under pressure, when you wanted to quit, but take one more step anyway. Viktor Frankl, who survived a Nazi concentration camp, said that when everything is taken from you, when freedom remains, the freedom to choose your response. That's a powerful truth. It means you get to take control back from the world. Frankl didn't avoid suffering, he turned it into something meaningful. To do that, you have to face hard times differently. Most people think struggles are punishment. A Stoic sees them as training. Think of your mind like a blade. Without pressure, fire, and pounding, it stays dull. To become sharp, it needs to be tested. No exceptions. Have you noticed that people who overreact emotionally often haven't faced much real pain? But those who have been through a lot tend to be calm. They've been shaped by struggle. The good news is, you don't need to wait for a crisis to learn this. You can train your mind every day by simply noticing your reactions. Ask yourself, does this really matter? Is there another way to see this? If I follow my emotions here, what will it cost me? These aren't just nice ideas. They are tools. And here's a hard truth. Failure isn't bad. It's necessary. You can't learn patience if everything's easy. You can't build strength if you never stood alone. Truly strong people don't try to prove they're strong. They just are. They don't say, I'm fine. They are fine. They don't need to show off or win arguments, because they've already won the biggest battle. The one inside themselves. That's the kind of quiet power that makes others notice. Not because you're loud, but because you're steady. Here's a practice you can start right now. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this here to teach me? That question can pull you out of a spiral. It puts your focus back where it belongs, on what you can control. When you change how you see something, you change how it affects you. Not because the world changed, but because you did. Part 2. The habits you must break to grow. Sometimes we feel stuck in life, not because we lack potential, but because of daily habits that quietly hold us back. A strong mind isn't just about big ideas. It's about clearing out the mental junk we collect over time. You can't become mentally strong if every morning you start your day by complaining, procrastinating, and avoiding discomfort. Complaining is like a sweet poison. When you complain about your job, the weather, or traffic, you're telling your brain, I'm not in control. And if you do that enough, you'll start to believe it. Sure, it might feel good in the moment, but it keeps you stuck. Think about this. Have you ever seen someone who's calm, focused, and looking for solutions constantly complaining? Probably not. Mentally strong people don't waste time whining. They either take action or stay silent. If they can fix something, they do. If they can't, they let it go. Everything else just drains your energy. So next time you're about to complain, ask yourself, what can I do about this right now? If the answer is nothing, then take a deep breath, let it go, and move on. Comfort is a trap. Comfort is sneaky. We're always drawn to the cozy couch, the easy task, the usual routine. But comfort zones are where growth dies. Stoicism doesn't mean being cold or emotionless. It means being ready to face discomfort. Because it's part of life. When you skip a workout because you're tired, or avoid speaking up because you don't want to upset someone, you're telling yourself, today, I'm choosing not to grow. Growth doesn't come from reading or listening. It comes from doing hard things on purpose. Each day, pick one small challenge. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Say no when you usually say yes. Try something you've been avoiding. This is how you grow your inner strength. Excuses are just fear in disguise. We're great at making excuses. They sound reasonable. I'm too busy. I don't have time. I'm just not that kind of person. But these excuses are just ways to hide fear. Fear of failing, fear of judgment, fear of change. And the more you believe them, the more stuck you stay. People don't hide behind excuses. They face reality, take responsibility, and act even when they don't feel like it. Ask yourself, what part of my life is stuck just because I keep making excuses? Let go of the need for approval. We all want to be liked and accepted. That's normal. But if you let other people's opinions control your actions, you'll slowly lose your true self. You start to hesitate. You hold back. You live small, because you're worried about what others will think. But a Stoic knows the only approval that matters comes from within. The philosopher Epictetus said, if you wanted to improve, be okay with people thinking you're foolish. When you stop needing praise, when you don't care if others get you, you start to feel free. And here's the surprise. When you let go of these old habits,